Hey everyone, what's up? I have a new movie review for you today. Uh, and today I want to review one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. It's the Tim Burton's Batman and Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. Now, first off, I'll talk about the plot, the characters, the actors, and of course the directors, and I'll talk about similarities and differences. So let's begin. So the Tim Burton's Batman, directed by Tim Burton, we have Michael Keaton as Batman and Jack Nicholson as Joker. Now the plot, well, we have Jack Napier, who works for Grissom, and Grissom, he sends out Jack Napier in a chemical factory, and he kind of Grissom, he calls to the Eckhart and says that there's someone who robbing the chemical factory. So then the police comes and stop him, and it was like a trap for Jack Napier. So Batman comes and throw him in the toxin. So later in the movie, Jack Napier comes back and he return as a Joker, and he basically just gonna make hell for Batman, and just wanna do evil things for hell of it. But Jack Nicholson as the Joker, as I told you, Jack Nicholson is my favorite actor. He was perfect in the Joker role. He was fantastic. It was a really good Joker, and Michael Keaton's Batman was also pretty good. It's a very good movie. It's a classic one. Of course, Tim Burton, he is a great director. He's done a lot of good movies. Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands. Sorry about that. And this new movie, Alice in Wonderland. I haven't seen that movie yet, but it actually looks pretty good. But this movie was very good. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. And of course, now we comes to The Dark Knight, which I think everybody in the whole world have seen, because everybody think this is so fantastic. Now, I would say that this is not a fantastic movie, but to a superhero movie, this is fantastic. The Tim Burton's Batman, to be honest, I like the Tim Burton's Batman better than The Dark Knight, but that's just my opinion. But when it comes to a superhero movie, The Dark Knight wins. There are just some simple things that Tim Burton's Batman didn't have this superhero feeling, but The Dark Knight they was always talking about, will you live long enough? What was it? It was Harvey Dent. He said something in this movie. Will you live long enough? See you become... I can't remember, but there was something it said, and Commissioner Gordon at the ending, this is more like a hero stuff, because in this movie they proved that Batman is not a hero, he's just a Dark Knight who, and I really like that they realized that Joker is insane and all that. Something that Tim Burton really didn't have. but it is a very good movie. It's more well-made movie than the Tim Burton's one. It has a lot of good actors. I wouldn't say Christian Bale is a good actor. Yeah, I would say he's an okay actor. But we have Michael Caine, and he is very good. He's also always been one of my favorites. Heath Ledger. Sorry about that. Yeah, Heath Ledger is a very good actor. Gary Oldman. He is also one of my favorites. You know, from Bram Stoker's Dracula. He was fantastic in that movie. Arne Carr is very good. Maggie Gyllenhaal and Morgan Freeman. You know. So there is a lot of good actors, just like in Batman Begins. But you know, I did like the Tumblr got destroyed, and I did like the Batpod. That was pretty cool. I'm glad that they haven't showed these like Batwing and Batboat, you know, all those kind of stuff. You know, because that, not because that would ruin the movie, but you know, I think it's too early to, like, this is just a second movie of new new Batman legacy or something like that, you know. So, you know, like in the Tim Burton's Batman, Batman is already Batman, so of course he would have a lot of stuff he use, you know, like the Joker. He said in the Tim Burton's one, where does he get all those wonderful toys, you know? But in this movie, he just begun as Batman, you know, and it would be pretty weird that he just, you know, like in the middle of this movie, he would just fly a Batwing. That would be, yeah. So I'm glad that they just have the Batmobile so far, and a Batpod that's, you know, the Batpod was actually the Batmobile in a way. Yeah, you know, probably what I'm talking about. I want to talk about the story because I think a lot of people have seen this movie. Joker as, well, Heath Ledger as a Joker, he was of course fantastic, but I still prefer Jack Nicholson. But I'm not into that comparison. I just like Jack Nicholson more because he's one of my favorite actors and all that, you know. So you know, it's just my opinion. But of course, don't get me wrong, you know, Heath Ledger was great, of course. Arne Carr was he was much better than Tom Lee Jones. I thought special effects was pretty good for the Two-Face. Christian Bale, certainly not the best. I do like Michael Keaton and Adam West better than Christian Bale. Yeah, there's just something I don't like about him. Like, he don't really have emotions. And when he's trying to be a tough guy, he can't act as hell. Of course, the voice, I really don't have a problem with that, but when I look at old ones, it looks pretty stupid when they look, you know, it's pretty stupid when he talks that dark voice. I still don't get it. But of course, it's a great movie. But still, I prefer the Tim Burton's one. Well, so in the Batman scale, this is the best one. In the superhero scale, this is the best one. So in a way, I like them both. But you know, but there was one thing I think The Dark Knight stole a little bit from Tim Burton. And you probably know what I mean. When the Joker, yeah, I think you know. But yeah, they're two good movies. Highly recommend them if you haven't seen them. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Rate and comment, and we'll see you next time. So Goodbye.